Well, it is the second leading cause of death for young people, and it is plaguing communities all around us.
Youth violence is growing across the nation and in South Carolina. I recently took a closer look at some of the cases here in the Midlands and what local law enforcement is doing to stop it before it starts. Carter Strange, Josh Bosworth, Devon Capers, Eric Washington. Just 4 faces impacted by youth violence in the Midlands.
It's a huge thing to have to go through. A near-death experience is a lot to deal with.
In 2011, Carter was severely beaten in Columbia's 5 Points. His life would never be the same.
You know how they say time stands still? You know, it actually does.
For his parents, Vicky and John, theirs wouldn't either.
It's devastating to families, it's devastating to marriages, to relationships. There are no small issues anymore. Everything, you know, it's not mountains to molehills. Everything is a mountain.
Their story proves that when youth violence strikes, there are several victims.
We're each on our own emotional roller coaster, and we're trying to contain our negative emotions, which is we all deal with in different ways.
2 months after the Carter Strange attack, a curfew was put in place in downtown 5 Points. But was it enough? Just a year later, this video captured another brutal beating in the entertainment district. Josh Bosworth was assaulted outside of a bar. His jaw left broken.
It's already happened now. I mean, can't do anything but get better.
I can say for a fact where we used to come to fisticuffs, we see, gun violence more prevalent than I ever have as a police officer.
Deputy Police Chief Melron Kelly with the Columbia Police Department says for him, these attacks are personal. While Carter and Josh survived their attacks, Devon Capers and Eric Washington did not. 17-year-old Capers was stabbed after a rival basketball game in a fast food parking lot. 17-year-old Washington was shot and killed at a local park. Deputy Chief Kelly and the Columbia Police Department have ramped up their efforts to prevent more cases like these from happening, but they can't do it alone.
Having good mentors. I think every kid needs a mentor. How important is that to have someone that will keep you on the right track, that's been there, done that may be from your old neighborhood, and also making sure that parents have a helping hand in the police or in the social worker or whomever if they have a kid that's going the wrong way.
According to the latest numbers from the CDC, in 2012, 4,787 young people were victims of homicide. That's an average of 13 each day. And almost 600,000 were treated in emergency rooms for physical assault.
I've seen, young people will get into shoving matches or altercations because of stepping on a shoe or something. So we try to always talk to them about decreasing the conflict or level of conflict and resolving it peacefully.
Boys, you've got a choice to make that will affect the rest of your life. And it has nothing to do with the color of your skin or how you were raised. It is the content of your heart. You're the only person who can change that.
To prevent more violence like this today, that could greatly impact a community tomorrow. Now, next week, Deputy Chief Kelly tells me he's headed to Kentucky to partner with several law enforcement agencies across the country to learn how to better engage young people. It's hosted by the International Association of the Chiefs of Police. He plans to bring what he learns from other cities and put it to good use here in the city of Columbia.